Hello, welcome back to Realms of Antiquity, my blind Let's Play. I've had a couple of days break from it. I'm just trying to refresh myself. So I think last time we left off we were in the mines. We just delivered the foreman's son back to him, and he'd asked us to, or told us to speak to Ket about some Thieves Guild connection or something along those lines. So that being done, don't think we've solved the issues here. Let me out this light for a second. Let's just wait for them to move. I don't think we've solved the issues here by any means. Let me check my inventory. We've got another sealed scroll. I'm not sure if I examined these. That's unknown. That's unknown. I mean, we've got a fair few there now. Oh yeah, we had 3, didn't we, that we were gonna get looked at. We're down on arrows. We need to top those up. I honestly might go back to Alpthorpe, because I don't know how much arrows were in Boniface, but I'm being a bit stingy. I realise that. I do realise that. Where's my money? Party? Yeah, 956. We're not short of cash, are we? Or well, as far as I know, I think I've checked in there before. The mapping of this, it's not. I don't think it's super complex by any means, but it would be nice to have a map done. But I just can't do it on. I was going to say on stream. Then I'm not streaming. On camera, as it were. It's just not interesting, is it? Listening to me mutter and scribble. Unless you're into ASMR, I suppose. I'm not even sure I do that well, but let's head off over this way. We've not been Sooth. You hear slithering. I do. We shall strike. Oh. Carrion worms, we've come across those before with the undead stuff, and fungal creepers. We're going to get aggressive. The fungal creepers are going to shoot at us anyway. We're going to wade in and try and do some damage to some of this stuff. Set up in front of it. That was a good hit, and it's paid off for us, I think. Now we'll take it a little bit steadier, because we can afford to. Move 1. I think we handled that really well. Victory! 22 experience in there for us. We're losing the light again, I think. We'll cast the glow. Nothing! Now, I don't know if secret doors are a thing here. I've not picked up on any hints for searching extra things. I know there's traps. I know having a rogue in your party will help you to avoid those. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things against these guys. And we'll give this guy a target to move towards and just slice him. Those are the Bosniaks. We'll wait for them to come alongside and then board. I do like these. They're quite funny looking. 3 Bosniaks. They move 2. It's okay. They're a little bit resistant to damage. We'll keep them coming. Come on, strike. That's it. And then we want to take up the slack. Let them move down. Nope, I'll move back, let him come to us. Have a fresh turn on it. Bosniak's dispatched. Easy enough. 20 coins. I know I've been around some of these areas before. I know we followed the tracks before to find that lad, didn't we? I think it was these tracks we came back on. Let's cast the glow again. Oh yeah, okay. it's a fungal creep. We're just going to close straight in with this. Yeah, it gets an attack on us, but it's going to do that anyway with its ranged attack. And it doesn't seem to be great in close. Oh, that's 2 misses we've had off them. It could be coincidence. Bat alongside. A few of them. We're going to wade in with these as well. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we know these guys have got great movement. We're going to move down here and take a swipe at that one, which was enough. We'll get an attack off this guy, but not that guy. Up. Yeah. Okay. Not too threatening, eh? This track ends here. Just map the area around it. There's nothing up there, but we can go east from here. It's going to be time for another glow spell soon. And we pick up the other track. Yeah, so I really do need to start a map on this, and what I'll probably do is I'll try and do that offline. And all it'll be is me walking around here and mapping where I've not been. As soon as I come to somewhere I don't recognise, somewhere I don't think I've been, or something new happens, then I'll record. But I do think I'm going to have to start mapping. You know, I could be doing myself out of discoveries. So we're here. We fought the Bosniaks. We'll leave the mines for now. I don't want another full episode in the mines. We'll go back to Port Boniface. We'll speak to Ket. And we'll also go and see the Merchant Prince and see what he says about the mines. He might say something about them. Here's Ket. Just have a quick save before we talk. Welcome back, says Ket with a smile. Right, I know all about you. The Thieves Guild. Ket blinks, then she smiles again. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. Nope, not at all. You're a liar. Mine foreman. Ket sighs. Alright, yes, I do know something about what you said. If you swear to never mention me in connection with it, I can give you the password. Yep. That gets you past the door guard. She looks wistful. You're not staying in town, are you? You have a quest. Could I join you? I've grown up here my whole life and never seen the world beyond these walls. Now, you may recall, I said I wanted a rogue. Now, I'm going to leave. I'm going to save again, so I don't have to go through the conversation. Not as much of a conversation, but... And we're going to let her join, and we're going to have a look at what she is, stats-wise. So, we'll leave. We'll save. We'll let her join. You have asked somebody to join your party. Once they are in your party, they cannot be removed or replaced. They are with you for the remainder of your journey. Do you want them to join you? Now, I might come across other rogues and they might be better, but I don't know the game, and this is all part of the discovery of the game, so I don't really have a choice but to say yes. I mean, I do, but I don't think I'd be doing myself any favours. So, yeah. Ket smiles. Let's go on an adventure. That reminds me of a CBeebies program, but most people won't get it, so I won't say anything. Right. Now then, P for party. And just before we do that, there she is. Ket Blackclaw, which is a very dramatic name. P for party. Money. Yeah, rations, yeah. And I wonder if the rations will decrease faster now. I should think so. So, she is a rogue, and that is what I wanted. She's got 32 fatigue, 24 wounds. This could make the combat a little bit more interesting. Not that it wasn't anyway, but I didn't know. Oh, we've got the... Okay, that's a quest item, so, okay. That's us, that's Ket. So, she started at level 3 as well, but you notice her XP, she's kicked in at level 3 with no XP towards her next level. So ideally, we would have waited until level 4 possibly before we took her on. She's got excellent agility and excellent reason, reasonable strength, reasonable cunning. You know, pretty good. I don't think she looks too bad to me. There might be better, but right now let's go and look at, I think that's what we were just looking at there. What am I after? Inventory. So that's me and that's Ket. So I don't know if thieves get something like a bonus to using daggers or anything like that. She's got a sling, she's got stones, she's wearing leather. Don't think it can get much better than that. She has got a tallow candle and she's kitted with lockpicks, which means it might well be worth going and back to Alpthorpe, because there was that spooky area with the locks. Ket might be the one to get through it for us. Also might want to pick up a disarm traps kit, disarming kit. Yeah, exciting. We need ammo, don't we, as well? That's another thing. So we could get that from Alpthorpe if we head back there. I'm going to save it. Obviously, there's only one save slot, so I've just got to commit, really. I think I'm happy with having her on board. So let's go and speak to the Thieves Guild. A very large thug stands near a surprisingly opulent door. Piss off, he growls at you. Well, actually, mate. Whisper, whisper, whisper. The thug's attitude shifts suddenly. Right, go on in then. And he moves to the side. That's what I thought. The Thieves Guild. So we've got a door on the right. A window there. There's a guy in the room. You see a small man with shifty eyes. What? Look in the shadows. You don't do that on frosty days when it's cold, do you? Locked door, no tool. Right, now then. Now then. We need Ket Blackclaw active, I think. And I can't remember how to do it. So, set active players 1, 2, 3 and 4. Number 2. And we're in. Just like that. She's done this before. I shall do the talking for us. You see a short, thin man in dark clothing at a desk. His eyes narrow as he examines you. You were not one of mine, but as you are here, I assume you wish to join us. Do we? Do we? We're a hero, but we don't know it. We're new to this land. We're just trying to find... Let's say yes. Well then, you must prove yourself. I know. There is a large chalice in the Temple of Light. Bring it to me or do not return. I guess that leaves it to us, doesn't it? So, let me make a quick note of that. Chalice and Temple of Light for the Thieves Guild. Okay. I think I'll do it. I think I'll end up doing that. Anti-disestablishmentarianism, that's me. That's what I'm about. The Merchant Prince, we're going to go and see if he talks about the iron mine, I think. Ket Blackclaw. 2 people in the party. Might get us some kit, if we can. Could definitely do with getting some training, but in what? I'm not sure. I think we need... Maybe the Thieves Guild will give us access to some training and the skills that she might need. Definitely worth pursuing. Back again. So let's talk about the city. Let's talk about the trouble. Let's talk about the mines. So no, nothing's changed there. We just got the hint for. So that was just for the hint for the Thieves Guild. Really. I need to map those mines. I'll do that a bit later before the next play. That's okay. Bit of voice time getting up there. I thought it might be, but it was worth checking. There's going to be some boss entity in there we're going to have to kill. Let's have a peek across at the Temple of Light, which is way over this way, isn't it, I think? On that little island. I think that's the Temple of Light. Here we go. Right. I am looking for a chalice. Not in there. Maybe I should have paid more attention to where he said it was. But I suspect we'll save the game. Locked, no tool. Come on. Number 2. We're in. You see a large golden chalice on this table. It's rather plain. This must be the chalice the Thieves Guild master wants you to steal. Well, who am I to argue with the Thieves Guild master? Hello everybody, it was just sightseeing for the second time in that room. And that door was definitely locked when I got there. And I don't remember seeing any sort of chalice in there. Now then, if there's repercussions from the Temple of Light, I'm not sure. That's the risk we take. That's the game we play. Fast and loose. Tracker back across the city. That guy will be like, what, you've got it already? 5 minutes. Can we say we're single-minded? Can't be much of a challenge though, can it really? Here's the chalice. His eyes gleam. At last! All you got to do, mate, is walk in there, walk past them, pick the lock, pick it up off a table. He takes the chalice and rubs it covetously. Very well. You are a worthy thief. He walks over, I'm not sure if that's a compliment really. He walks over to a small brazier with a long metal brand. He pulls it out carefully. Now you shall receive the mark so that all shall know you are one of us. The red up brand is a queer symbol. What? No, you're taking the mick, aren't you? Changed your mind? Very well. Yes. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't seem very sensible, does it really? To actually have yourself branded as a thief. I mean, branding in general doesn't seem like a sensible thing to do to a person. But to have a recognised mark of a thief doesn't seem like the best social move. I don't know. I don't want to look it up, but that seems weird. I mean, oh, let's just go for it. Yes, please brand me. After a few painful moments, the deed is done. Imagine it'd be more than a few painful moments. That thing would be crippling you for days, weeks. As a member, you can purchase tools or training from Devin. You'll find him in the other room. Okay, so that's what I was after, really. But I don't understand why it's me that has to get branded. Ket wants it. She's already Thieves Guild. Okay. doesn't sit well with me at all. Bye. So, and this is where there's an issue. Is that stiletto better than the dagger? I don't know. That I assume is a trinket, which is 400. Don't know what it does. Fine lockpicks. Are they worth having over the lockpick? Probably. So what we're going to do is going to come out of that and look at the training first. I can show you a few things. How to unlock things for 125. Disarm traps for 100. Gambling techniques for 150. Gambling techniques, I would imagine that is a mechanic that you could make a lot of money from. So we'll look at her skills and we'll decide off that. So come out of that, walk in shadows, we'll go to the character, we'll cross to Ket, we'll go down. So her melee skill isn't that great, and I would like that to go up actually, or ranged. I don't mind having a rogue that's decent in ranged. The defense is better than ours. Sorcery's useless. Resist and law are useless. They're okay. So locks, traps. Ooh, that's quite a lot. Quite a lot I want from her really. Gambling. I'm not going to press on that because we can just grind out some coins if we want. And more, the higher priorities I feel are one of the attack skills. If she's got lots of AP, I might just try and keep her out of the way and sling shots at things. But regardless, I want that defense skill maintains somewhat reasonable. Locks and traps and one of the attack skills. So it'd be nice if we could work on. So we take locks or traps this time. And a bit of a gamble which is which. And one of the attack skills. Not sure which yet. We'll think about it for a bit. Now, let me save, because what we're going to do is we're going to buy the stiletto and we're going to buy the fine lockpicks, and I'm going to call that out there. We're going to check our inventory. We're going to remove the dagger. Hang on a second. What have I done? What have I done? I'm going to give that to Ket. I'm going to give that to Ket. That's what she was supposed to purchase it. So that is a tool. Doesn't tell us anything about it. That is a tool. Doesn't tell us anything about it. It would be nice to know. The dagger is +1, one action, so it's fast. Does 0 to 5. SP damage, which I can't remember what that is. Slash and piercing, I think, is the two, which makes sense, doesn't it? And then we've got the stiletto, which is just piercing, which also makes sense. Hit +3. It's miles better. It's an offhand weapon, though. Is that throwing it off? So when I say offhand, it's obviously you can use them as both. So do I dual wield? Do I do that? That makes sense to me. I wonder how that works. Let's do it like that. No. Cute. See if we can sell that somewhere. I'm not sure if we can. I'll have to discard it. Okay. Huh. It's a little bit of cash spend, but it was all useful. We'll keep it. If it was useless, if there was stats are more or less identical, I might have been. It's only 15 gold, but I might have been tempted to reload it. And I think that's the only way of dealing with this game at the moment. I'm hoping at the later date that there's more information forthcoming on items in the game. What was the... Just checking rations. We've got plenty. I'm not going to go back into the iron mine just yet. What time are we on? What, about 5 minutes or so. So we are going to head back into the caves that I embarrassingly tried to map as a new area. Cast. Oh, I have to get used to that. Cast our glow. Jump aboard. Sail up the little stream. Oops. Oh, that's a point. That's a point. Let's save it here. Now, they haven't respawned. And Ket's just led us in. A brigandine. That's excellent. 200 coins. And another sealed scroll. Now her lore is terrible, but if we go back and we give... So the brigandine is 2 defense, -1 to move, reduction 4. It's much better than the ringmail. Well, it's the next step up from the ringmail. She can't wear the ringmail. But we're going to give that to Isambard. We're going to come back to... I'm going to equip that. And we're also going to give that to him. Revealed! We know what it is. It is a boring yarn. Might put enemies to sleep, I imagine. A yarn being not cotton or a textile, but being a tale, a story. That's how I'm reading that. Now the inventory's full. I'm going to give her medicinal compound, which is we don't know what that one is. That's it. It was worth stopping by, eh? Right. And on we sail. Well, paddle. Oh, I keep doing that. We're about to run out of glow, but whilst we're on the water, we'll travel a bit more slowly, but cast. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. And we emerge. And I'm only just paying attention now that there's 2 little people in our party there. And I like that the sprite's changed. Representing a couple of people now. Push through the wilderness, through the woods, out into these well-known fields. Drop down to Alpthorpe. It's not too bad a trek, really. And when I come back, by the way, in the next episode, which this one will be nearly finished, I probably won't be around Alpthorpe. We'll probably be outside the iron mines or inside the iron mines, somewhere around there, because I'll go back to yes, my friend Elder. Identify. Party items are revealed. And that was cheap, eh? It's worth a 3-day hike. Yeah, I'll try and map the mines out a bit. And that's probably how I'll do it in future. We'll see how it works out. And if anything exciting is happening, I will throw the recording up. Otherwise it'll just be me mumbling to myself as I realise I've gone 1 square too many, or I'm doing little bits of shading and things. Right, so we got a speedy script, the hardening salve, sharp remark. I do wish I really so cast acid bolt, iron bolt. That one's mass haste, that's a party speed thing. Acid bolt. And that's sleep, which I thought it might be. I should have looked at it there and then, really. And the hardening salve is protect. That reducing wounds, that one decreasing fatigue. All pretty simple. I wonder if we can sell this stuff here while we're here, because the shop here wasn't too bad, was it? And while we're here, we'll get some arrows as well. Which one was it? It was over here. It was the ration shop, wasn't it? So let's sell. Who? You. See, we can sell the lockpick here. Now, as far as I know, they're not consumable. They might break. Look at that, 1,106 coins. We're doing alright. We're going to sell the ring mail. Might have need of some of these. I might try and share them out a little bit. That one's worth a lot of money, isn't it? Will I use it? I probably won't. We're going to sell it. Might be a stupid thing to do. Let's see what we can buy. We want arrows. Oops. Press space. And we're going to buy a couple of stacks of them. It seems interesting that leather, buckler, short sword. Now then. Do I get rid of her dagger and give her a short sword and that what was it, stiletto? Is that what we do? I'll think about that. Because I think could have just bought the 2 stilettos, I know, but what I was thinking is there's 2 types of damage on the dagger. And at least it'll do, and there's probably 2 types of damage on the short sword. It might not be, it might just be slashing. There's also the fact that we need blunt weapons if we're going to take on that graveyard up at Blaylock. Don't know. Things to think about. That's what you want in games, I suppose. Let's check the rations. They've barely dropped, which is nice. I'm going to cast aid on me just to top my health up because we might stay at the end here. But yeah, it was worth coming back just to go through that cave again. And I'm going to spend. I said you might come back at the iron mine, and you might, but I've got to bear in mind that northeastern part of the lake has got a bit of a cryptic area in that might be worth us looking at. Also got to bear in mind that although she's level 3, I've not put any points into her yet. There's quite a lot to do, a lot of back and forth on this. Need to give it some thought. If you've got any suggestions, if you've got any thoughts, try not to make them informed if that makes any sense. Reasonings is more what I'm after as to what you think might be a good idea or what you might do. If you know, don't tell me. I kind of want to make the mistakes, but I'm willing to listen to reason. But yeah, I'll call it there. I'll give it some thought about what I'm going to do, but I'm probably going to map that mine out and then. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Take care. See you next time.